Hello everyone and welcome to the New York Empoleon's first week battle of the GBA Season 10. We are here this week taking on Dell, the head coach of the Edmonton Coilers. I'll always try to tell you if we're taking on the head coach or the assistant coach of the team that they are playing for. In this case, we are taking on the head coach. It's week one. We're both into it. Now, two things I want to address before we get into this game. First, if you have not seen Dell before, go check them out. Links in the description below, as are all of the coaches in the GBA this season. And I do encourage you to check out all of their videos because this is going to be a hype season. And I don't want you just watching my content. You're only going to get like 1/10 of the possible content you could have from this season. So definitely check that out. Number two, if you want more information about exactly what the format is and what's going on, please check out my team builder and draft analysis where I address those, or leave a comment. I'm not going to go over it in every single battle. I know my battles get the most traction, but I don't really feel like I want to just spend this time going over everything I've already talked about. Excuse me. Weird. Anyway, things I do want to go over that I haven't said before. Number one, the format. This is going to be a 60-minute battle with 30-minute personal timer, using the battle stadium, of course. So that is plenty of time. Timer battle should not be a problem, and I have said in many videos in my life that I am never going to intentionally timer stall, so I hope my opponents give me the same courtesy and we just play out the battle however it's supposed to end. If you lose, lose with grace. Number two, this is an away battle for the New York Empoleon. Week one, we're starting out without the opportunity to get the extra point. That's totally fine, but it does mean we want to win to take it away from our opponent. So being the away team means we have no opportunity for an extra point, but basically we have the opportunity to stop the opponent from getting one, and that's all we can count on. Is just, that's basically a free point, right? So we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to take away that opportunity from my opponent and win a battle here today. I will join you guys back here as we get started in team preview. Again, if you want to know more about my sets, my opponent's team, or anything else, the team builder, the draft analysis, those are going to be your resources for that. The battle video is for the battle itself. Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna bring everyone back here because it goes straight from the searching into the battle, and I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, and I just want to be talking, get myself hyped up for it. You can see above the participating team that we are bringing this week. Here we go. Good luck to Dell, my opponent. We're in it. It's week one of the GBA. We're back again, everybody. Iron Valiant, Alamomola, Donphan, Thunderous Eye, Goodra, Hisuian Goodra specifically, and Tyranitar. So definitely some big threats on my opponent's team. But also everything was threatening. So one thing to note is that that is either Terra Ghost or Terra Fairy Iron Valiant. Similarly, my Ceruledge, for their purposes, is also either Terra Ghost or Terra Fairy. They know that. Donphan seems like a very probable lead. I have a couple of options to handle it, as we saw in the team builder. Garchomp can lead against Donphan, but then it basically turns into a sack of the Garchomp to get up one layer of spikes and break sturdy, which is not worth it. Zapdos can also lead into the Donphan, and I'm actually perfectly fine missing a Hurricane if I do have to do that. Mew could also lead into the Donphan, but I'd rather Mew be healthy for the Iron Valiant until that gets revealed, whereas Zapdos has Roost and can recover HP. So I'm going to go with the Zapdos lead. At worst, I'm going to Hurricane. Oh, no, I clicked. Damn it. I only clicked 5 mons. This is on me. Entirely my fault. I'm going to run. And if that means I lose, I lose. We're going to do same lead, obviously. I see the Donphan lead. I was predicting that. But I'm just going to run because I only picked 5 mons. And hopefully they'll see my Discord message. That's my fault. Entirely my fault. Just went down to click and just double tapped it, I guess. But that's me. Welcome to week one, everybody. I'm not cutting that. It's my fault. I'm not. Oh boy, I'll cut this. But like that stays. Yeah. Continue battling. Same lead. Search again. I've actually never accidentally clicked that before, so that's kind of amazing that I do it here. I guess it's, been a month or two since I've had a battle. All right, we're gonna go down first, then we're gonna go up, pick out these mons, and we're gonna say done, and we're gonna get into it. Same lead. Zapdos is leading against the Donphan. We know that lead. Not trying to be cheesy on the clock or anything. Not trying to save any time. Just, I mean, you saw it. It was live. I just like double tapped beyond the last mon. I don't like that you have to select them all. Just pick your lead and it should know you want 6. Anyway, I understand why. I get it. It allows for you to pick 4 or whatever, but goodness gracious. Anyway, we're going to get a chance to see the Donphan set here. I am going to click Hurricane because the last thing I want is for knockoff to go into my Zangoose. So what I'd rather do is click Hurricane on the knockoff and then U-turn out. Even if I miss the Hurricane, that's life. It happens. You know, we can't really rely on the Hurricane landing. That's not where I'm at. So I'm just going to click Hurricane here. If they set rocks, they set rocks. So they're going to switch out, actually. They're just going to hard switch out of the Donphan, not even trying to set rocks or scout this set or get a knockoff off. They're just going to go straight into Hisuian Goodra, and Hurricane is going to miss, unfortunately, which is obviously, I don't think that important. It wasn't going to do a ton of damage to Goodra, to be honest, so could have U-turned there. That would have actually been great because I could have gone straight into Zangoose without it having to take a hit from this. Instead, I'm kind of forced not to go into Zangoose here. And it also would have been nice to get a calc set, a calc of the set based on damage, but of course we missed. But it's really hard to go into Zangoose here because Goodra can Oko me with Draco Meteor, and I'm not about that. And that's without any boosting item or anything. So we're just going to U-turn. Let's see, do we have an ability check? No, not Gooey. Alright, good to know. So Mew is definitely an option to come in here and set up a layer of spikes, and I actually think that's probably going to be my best option at this moment in time. Goodra is something I want chip on, so having it in against me is totally reasonable. I'm fine with it. And there's the Draco. We do see that coming out. It's going to do a chunk. Alright, it's not super specially offensively invested, and that's a free chance for me to set up spikes here, and I'm just going to do that. Obviously, the Donphan could come in right now. I could just U-turn, but I think... No, I think I let that happen and I go with spikes here. I really want spikes up. I could also just Earth Power. Scout out this set on the Goodra. It's going to switch. I expect Donphan's going to come in here. So let me take a second. Let's take a breather. Let's take a breather. I expect Donphan's going to come back in here. It's the most intuitive mon. Alamola could also come in. If Alamola comes in, obviously spikes is much better, but I can still spike on the Alamola. So I'm just going to Earth Power. Break sturdy on Donphan, not let it get, not let it fully know the set that I'm running. It stays in. Goodra stays in. We get a little chip on it that looks like Assault Vest damage, and Dragon Tail comes out. So Goodra, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Tail. It looked like maybe Assault Vest. Wow, that could not have gone better for me. That absolutely could not have gone better for me. This is the freest close combat of my entire life. Facade, probably not going to take this thing out, but close combat, absolutely going to do it. And yeah, we get the Toxic Orb to pop. Wow, that's why you don't run phasing moves, honestly. Yeah, I wanted Zangoose in against this thing. I wanted to get his Toxic Orb up, but I couldn't bring it in against a Draco, so... That literally could not have gone better. Mew is at just over 50% and didn't pop its Citrus Berry. So literally everything went just right for that. And even despite that, I'm still terrified. Obviously, Thundy resists and Iron Valiant both resist this hit. I don't think either one wants to take it into a quick attack, if we're being totally honest. If Iron Valiant does come in, I do have to watch out for Taric Ghost, so I can't just spam quick attack. Let's see how much damage I'm going to do to... That's Donphan. I actually can just kill this. I close combat into Facade, and then this just drops. Yeah, this just drops. And I think I'm going to go for it. Getting Donphan out of the way is huge for my team. Are you a Jetpack? No, you're just leftovers. Alright. I was about to be hyped. I was about to be so hyped. But we're going to live it. We're gonna kill it with a Facade here. They don't have a Ghost type, so yes, they could keep switching into like Tyranitar and stuff, but I'm just going to Facade. Do huge damage to whatever. Yes, they can go back into Goodra or Tyranitar and live the hit, but this thing breaking is all that Greninja needs to win the game. Hisuian Goodra looks like Assault Vested, so I need maybe a little bit more chip, but honestly not that much. Greninja might be able to come in and Battle Bond and just sweep. Alamola is like the one thing that lives a hit, but like what's it doing to me back? After I get a kill. But that's the problem, is like they bring it straight in and I don't get the kill, right? So if it's specially defensive Alamola, then yeah, I'm not killing it. Alright, so Donphan's down, and we get our first kill of the season. So Zangoose kills Donphan. with Facade. What do they go into here? Iron Valiant? It might go into Valiant. It's the only... Actually, I have to go into Valiant, right? Zangoose just kind of rampages everything not named Iron Valiant. Now, the thing I'm most afraid of is Terra Fairy... Scarf. It's Terra Fairy, Scarf, Iron Valiant, and that's what I'm most afraid of. I can't go hard Mew, it's 2 damaged here. I could go into Ceruledge here, which can eat a Moonblast. I could also just stay in, click Quick Attack. If they go Terra Ghost, they go Terra Ghost, like, you got me. But doing like 40% to an Iron Valiant seems like it's pretty valuable, and Zangoose... I mean, it pressures Tyranitar and Goodra, but I have other things that also pressure those mons. And I'd love to get a scout of your set here. So I'm just going to go for a quick attack. I'm not going to think too hard about it. We're going to see the Terra, so we get a lot of information right now. Because we get to nail down which Terra they are before they get to know which Terra I am. And it is Terra Fairy, which is great because it means that it's not a ghost type, so quick attack's going to do 40% damage or so. Yep. We knew that, and it's Spirit Break. So it's physical. Okay. That's good to know. That changes the calculus entirely. Physical Iron Valiant with Spirit Break. That doesn't kill Zapdos. It does nothing. Physical Valiant can't touch Zapdos. At all. That's huge. Alright, it could still be Scarfed. Oh, Mew did go under 50%, but didn't pop Citrus Berry. That's how Dragon Tail works in this gen. Interesting. Alright, we're going to go Zapdos. And Thunderbolt's free now. Hisui and Goodra can come in, so I could U-turn. U-turn is safe. I mean, how much am I doing to Goodra? Get them Assault Vest with Thunderbolt. Probably not much, right? Like nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to U-turn here. If they stay in an attack, they stay in an attack. But I don't think they're going to, so... I think it's Goodra. Yeah. Alright, so Iron Valiant kills Zangoose with Spirit Break. We know it's not Quark Drive. I mean, it is Quark Drive. We know it's not Booster Energy. So Garchomp could come in here. They've got Thundy, but they don't have removal anymore. So Garchomp comes in. Am I living a hit with a Garchomp from this range? No, absolutely not. But you're not living an EQ. And so if you go Thundy after that, that's fine. Mew could come in and set spikes for me for now. Spikes are very valuable. But I think it's just Garchomp. Garchomp EQ, and then Thundy comes in. I set a layer of spikes, get out. Nasty Plot Thundy is still definitely a threat. But it doesn't outspeed Greninja. And so any chip on it is good. So I'm just going to go into Garchomp here, and we're going to click EQ. I'm not going to read the Thundy coming in and click Swords Dance, which I could totally do. But I don't want this Goodra getting a kill on me. For me being greedy, so we're just going to click Earthquake. If Thundy comes in, I can click Poison Jab. I do have Greninja that can come in at that point if it does Nasty Plot and kill it, get the boost, and then it threatens to kill Alomola and everything else. So it does switch out, which I could have, like, again, I could have tried to predict that Thundy's coming in, which I'm fully expecting it's going to. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, like, obviously it's the obvious play, but I wasn't really willing to risk anything. I can just set up a layer of spikes here rather than Poison Jab. I want one layer up, and this is probably my best chance to do it. You can't T-Wave me with Prankster. You can Nasty Plot, but Focus Blast at +2 doesn't kill me. So I'm curious how you're going to play this particular interaction out. Obviously, you could go Iron Valiant, but that's part of why I want the spikes up. Sub. Wow. All right. I only wanted 1 layer of spikes. That's plenty. I'm just going to poison jab now from here on out. Because this thing doesn't, again, it doesn't kill me at +2, so I can just outpace it, and then I can kill it priority later. So we might as well break the sub while we're here. There's bulk up. Okie dokie then. Sub bulk up. This is not the set I was predicting. As long as the sub is broken, then I'm in okay shape. But if the sub's not broken, well, I could just Swords Dance just to make sure I'm breaking subs. How defensive are you? Sub broke. Okay. Let's go ahead and change your calc. You're at +1/+1. What physical attack does this thing get to threaten you with is the real question. Because I've exclusively been seeing special, so I'm curious what physical move you get. We still have 26 minutes and 37 seconds on this time, so I don't know what you get to hit me. You don't get a flying stab? I think I just poison jab again. Sets up another sub, that's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna poison jab. I hope this isn't a roll. If you're not bulky, it's not a roll. And so far we've gotten 2 for 2, so I feel good about that not being a roll. We are max stack adamant. So I can just keep attacking, and I think that's what I should do. Like, I could go Zapdos, but I don't think that's worth it. We're just gonna poison jab again. I could Swords Dance, but again, I don't think it's worth letting you have a sub and then do whatever it is you're gonna do. That's scary. Garchomp's still at full. You hit me 1 time. I get more scout on what your set is because I'm actually not entirely sure what offensive moves you're running that would hit Garchomp. You know, probably Thunder Punch or Wild Charge, depending on how risky you're feeling. And then another move? Well, what is it? So that's... Okay, get the poison here, and we're in phenomenal shape. What berry? Citrus? Okay, so they're at +2 now. I'm gonna Swords Dance, I think, because they're gonna sub and I can't break it. Yeah, I think I just go for a Swords Dance because they're gonna sub and I can't break it, and then they can bulk up and we can do this game, this song and dance forever. So we get 1 free sub. They're at +2. I'm not. So we Swords Dance. And now we can Poison Jab. It's going to break the sub again. They'll bulk up first. Or they'll attack at +2 with some attack. Acrobatics. You get Acrobatics. I didn't realize you got Acrobatics this gen. I live it. But we do break the sub, and that's going to let Greninja in here. Once the sub is broken. So Garchomp's going to go down. That's fine. Greninja comes in, and I just click Dark Pulse, and it's a safe, free click. And it's... Hopefully I get the kill. You could switch out. I'm not switching out, certainly. I didn't see Acrobatics on the list of moves, but I wasn't super... Where do you get Acrobatics? I don't know. Ceruledge, you're not helping. Anyway. Thundurus. I kills Garchomp with Acrobatics. So yeah, Greninja comes in here, and if Alomomola is the... Oh, what? What happened to this Greninja set? What happened? This is not the Greninja set I thought I was running. Alright. New plan. Because Greninja's bad. We're going to have to come up with something on the fly here, because that is not the Greninja that I thought I was bringing. Alrighty. Yeah. I mean, I think it's... No, because it's physical. I don't think it's going to kill from there. Alright, we're going to go into Ceruledge here. Holy cow. What? What happened there? Anyway, no sense doing anything but clicking Shadow Sneak. What's wild is that this game is not even over, even with that Greninja being what it is. Alamamola comes in, I just Terra Fairy, or Tyranitar, I just Terra Fairy, click Swords Dance, and we go from there. I think everything else dies, so... Ceruledge. This is a big mess. I with Shadow Sneak. Valiant comes in, I don't... Ooh, that's an interesting one. Now I need to figure out if I have Valiant that's Terra Fairy kills me or not. You're not Booster Energy. We're going to say you don't have an item. And if I Terra Fairy and use Spirit Break... No, you don't come here when you're killing me. Okay. But I just Bitter Blade if the Valiant comes in. I don't... I Terra so that the knockoff doesn't kill me. I'm not worried about close combat. Spirit Break does 50%. Bitter Blade's gonna kill or put it in Shadow Sneak range. What happened? Why? Oh god, T-Tar comes out. And it's unnerved. So if Tyranitar predicts Terra Fairy... Oh, Stone Edge can just kill? If it's Banded. Banded T-Tar Stone Edge can kill. Even if I Terra Fairy. But close combat can also kill. So I'm gonna Terra Fairy and I'm gonna click close combat. If you're Scarfed, you won't kill. Or you could miss your Stone Edge. I outspeed you guaranteed. I have enough speed to always outspeed a Tyranitar. So we're Terra Fairy, so if you crunch, we're gonna tank it fine. EQ, we also tank fine even if it's banded. Power Gem, you are Scarfed, and you're special. Alright, we're gonna take that out. So Ceruledge kills Tyranitar with close combat. But now Iron Valiant can kill. What is this Greninja? I don't even know what EVs this Greninja has. It has smoke screen on it? That's not even legal. I hope they don't like ban me for that. What a stupid concept. Alright, but it does have Shadow Sneak. Greninja does have Shadow Sneak. I win this game immediately if I have the correct Greninja set. But you're also physical. There's no reason to sack right now. I can just go out into Zapdos. Or Mew, even. Probably Zapdos. Zapdos tanks it, and then U-turns out. I get back into Ceruledge on the Goodra, and I can click another move and kill something. So yeah, we're gonna go Zapdos here. For some reason, I thought... did they just Pursuit? There was a weird animation thing there. I don't know what just happened. Spirit Break comes out. We're going to tank that. We could Static Para, which would be very clutch here. We are going to go -1 special attack, which is annoying. No Static Para. Based on that damage... Do I know what your item is? That's... Did like 40%? Are you banded? Yeah, that's Choice Band. Fascinating. Okay. That's banded, Iron Valiant. I think Goodra comes back in here. I could just Roost. That way I can come back in on the Zapdos later, but I don't have a switch into the Goodra anymore. So I just sack Mew at that point, right? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna Roost here. And also we're baiting out Static Paras. Oh wait, hold on. That's not Terra Fairy. Maybe not banded. I think you might be Scarf still. Yeah, it's Scarf damage. Okay, I think you're Choice Scarf. There's Spirit Break. I would love a Static Para. Didn't get it here. But we did Roost. I could... I don't want to T-Bolt, I just want to Roost. I know Spirit Break has more PP, but you're hitting me 8 times with a physical attack. Like, I understand that I'm also putting myself at risk of a crit. I get it. If that happens, I guess I just go into Life Orb Greninja and click Shadow Sneak, let that die, and then... and then Ceruledge tries to finish this game. Ceruledge still can. Spirit Break. There it is. Now, funnily enough, you might still outspeed depending on how much investment you put into this thing. But I think I'm just going to sack Mew and then come back into Zapdos and click Thunderbolt because I live another hit. Yeah, I'm just going to sack Mew here. Oh, I eat my citrus first. Okay, so Mew's not a full sack. And we can scout out if we outspeed. That's cool. Spirit Break. So it's not a complete sack, and I just get off a Psyshock if you are fully paralyzed or if I outspeed. And again, I'm at -1, which isn't great, but Psyshock and Earth Power do exactly the same amount of damage, so... Oh, it has Sneak. And it's not Scarfed. Okay. Does anyone know how much this Greninja is gonna do with Acrobatics? Or, no, Aerial Ace, excuse me. Greninja has 120 attack. Oh, so my EVs are correct. Great. Good to know. It's not coming anywhere near killing. That's so funny. Ceruledge doesn't outspeed because the Mew... Well, we don't know if there's Ceruledge outspeed. But, alright. Yeah, my only answer here, my only choice is to go into Greninja. Ceruledge either wins or it doesn't. If this Greninja was correct, we 100% win this battle. That's life, though. Aerial Ace is going to do more than Shadow Sneak. What is this set? Where did this set even come from? I don't even know what happened here. Alright. Aerial Ace... That's a little Mola. Yo, I'm gonna set up spikes though. Oh my god, I'm gonna set up spikes so hard. They're probably like, what the hell was that Aerial Ace for? I'm just gonna set up so many spikes. I said in my team builder that setting up more than one layer of spikes is a choke. But honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is a choke because of this Greninja set. Ala's just gonna sit. It's just gonna wall me forever. That's fine. Ultimately, I just go into Ceruledge, click Swords Dance, and then try to win the game from there. Although if they do still outspeed me while paralyzed, then their Shadow Sneak could come off. But I don't think they'd kill me with it, so I'd have to be out of range. Ceruledge, yeah, Shadow Sneak. Fine. Ceruledge to Alamomola. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know if you're physically defensive based on how much damage I did with Greninja, but we're just gonna set up spikes. Oh, they're gonna wish. Oh god, they're gonna wish back into the Iron Valiant here. I'm an idiot. Mirror Coat. Nope. 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 We're gonna go Zapdos. Zapdos prevents. Yeah, so they could wish. This endgame got much harder. Got much harder. Like, so much harder. I can't even tell you how much harder this endgame got. Ice Beam. Wow. Did nothing. Mirror Coat. Ice Beam. I'm just gonna Roost, I guess. They haven't... Are they AV? I'm just gonna Roost. Are they gonna Toxic? If they show Toxic, that's annoying. It's not the end of the world, it's just annoying. But I don't want to Thunderbolt into this thing. It's like AV with Mirror Coat, and I'll lose my Zapdos for no reason, so... What are they going into? Goodra probably, right? Yeah, Goodra comes in. This Greninja is so bad. It's so bad. Oh, it's the funniest miss set ever. Holy cow. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it is that set. I have to just U-turn into Greninja here. I just sack that off. And it's really Ceruledge versus the world. That's like what it's got to be. I can't sack Ceruledge off here, so Greninja's going to take the... They're probably like... as soon as I go into Greninja here on their Draco, they're like, oh my god, he just choked. That's what they're going to say. That's my opponent. I guarantee if you go watch my opponent this timestamp, they're going to be like, you just choked. Wow. I guess I set up a 3rd layer spikes. I guess. I literally don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do here. I need to safe switch into Ceruledge. This thing does not have momentum. It does not have the low kick it was supposed to have here. The Dark Pulse, that would be super fun for Alomomola. Yeah, I probably would have died to whatever, but, you know, whatever. Alomomola comes in. We're going to get a 3rd layer of spikes up. And then we're going to click Aerial Ace. A lot. Because there's no reason to switch this thing out at this point. Well, there is. There is a reason to switch this thing out. It's because Iron Valiant could come in and get a wish off, receiving to it. And I don't want that. So we're just going to go Zapdos. And then we're going to U-turn and see what happens. What a debut battle. What a reintroduction to the GBA. This is the funniest thing I've ever done. Alright, everyone. PSA. Play rough! Check your sets. Static. Let's go. So I believe it's gonna Mirror Coat here. And I don't think Thunderbolt kills it, if we're being totally honest. And then I lose Zapdos. But then I go into Ceruledge, and you haven't really shown me a way that you're going to kill the Ceruledge. So I Swords Dance, and then I just hope I outspeed the Iron Valiant? Is that what we're doing here? Well, Greninja has Shadow Sneak. Alright, we're going to T-Bolt. Mirror Coat me. Mirror Coat me. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Could have just U-turned. Alomomola kills Zapdos with Mirror Coat. Ceruledge. It's a fairy type. And I Swords Dance. I Swords Dance. And then Close Combat should kill? Based on how much that... I mean, I think you're Assault Vest. I was pretty sure you were Assault Vest before. But it says Close Combat is 44 to 52% to max defense Alomomola. At worst, we got 3 kills. We got them down to the low differential points, so we saved ourselves a point of embarrassment here. But I think this game would have been well at hand if we had just... So they directly sent out this, and this thing's going to go down to definitely be in Shadow Sneak range. And I don't think I died a 1 Shadow Sneak on your end. I don't know what item you are, but you're not choiced in any way. And Shadow Sneak should always kill. So I'm going to click it. You probably are going to click it too. We'll see if you actually outspeed me or not. No, you didn't click it, or you didn't outspeed me. I'm not sure which. Alright, so Ceruledge kills Iron Valiant with Shadow Sneak. I have Close Combat for the Goodra and the Alomomola. I outspeed both of them. And at this point, I just Swords Dance again on the Alomomola, which didn't show a way that it would be able to take me out. Like, maybe you can, I don't know, play rough and get minus attack there. I could also just Bitter Blade the Alomomola, which is fine. It's only going to do like 24 to 29, but I think since it's Assault Vested, it can't Wish, and therefore... Honestly, if they had a Wish Alomomola, this game would be very different, but also if I had the correct Greninja, this game would be very different. S-ing back to 50%. So yeah, I think I... No, I have to go for... I mean, I could just Swords Dance again, and then Bitter Blade. Or I could just Bitter... I mean, I think I just Bitter Blade. I don't think there's a reason to close combat here. Yeah, it's not physically defensive either. It's specially defensive, which is ideal. I could have killed it with close combat and just ended there, but being healthier makes me feel safer. Liquidation, I'm not weak to it. Does get the death drop, but I'm not weak to it. I'm going to Bitter Blade again. That's going to kill from this range. You could switch out into Gudra. I'll kill that. The extra... Greninja setting up extra layers of spikes was helpful. Kills Almamola with Bitter Blade. And let's check the Gudra. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to click close combat for that. Bitter Blade should also kill it, though. It's going to be low. I could just Bitter Blade. But... we'll show that we brought the right set on this one. I could even Shadow Sneak here, but again, we'll show that we brought the right set. We're going to click close combat. If you do show a Choppel, I still kill. Ceruledge kills Gudra H with close combat. And at the end of the battle, Ceruledge got 5 kills, which means that I actually get an extra point at the end of this battle. Because Ceruledge was required for me to like win that battle, and Greninja, whatever was happening with Greninja was happening with Greninja. I don't believe that Zapdos was ever under 5. I think Zapdos lived with like 11 to 20 on all of this, the hits from Iron Valiant, so I don't think I got anything down below 5 HP, so I don't get that point, but I do get the 1 extra point for Ceruledge picking up 5 kills this week. So, spoilers, I mean, I guess it's just like worth discussing. Battle Bond Greninja was hard to gen because it kept giving me a Japanese set, and the problem is that's very obvious, and I didn't want it to be obvious, so I changed to English, but I think I was testing it, and I just did a tester like change to English, and I didn't change the set correctly to be my set with the tester changed to English. So that's my own fault for not paying attention. I will absolutely double check in the future for that one. It is possible to gen a Battle Bond English Battle Bond Greninja, and so I'm doing that, so nobody will be able to necessarily tell like whether it's Battle Bond or not right away, but that is the funniest thing I've ever done. I hope that the admin team doesn't look at it and say you brought Smokescreen, which is an illegal move, and give me some sort of deduction for that. I guess they can. I didn't click it. I had no intention of bringing it. I kind of just hindered myself. It was basically like I had like 3 moves on Greninja. But that was the funniest. God, I didn't even notice till I brought it out either. I was like, okay, Greninja time. Like I clicked like summary and I was like, oh no. I'm sure people saw it before that too. But anyway, week 1 in the books, we pick up a 2-0 victory, which is 2 points plus 1 point for Ceruledge picking up 5 kills this game. And that'll do it for week 1. We're going to join back next week for our first home game, so a free point if we can win that one as well. But we are back in the TBL. No, we're back in the GBA, picking up a win. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.